Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 115.
Yeah.
We've made it there.
Dan and I, for the past hour, have just been saying 1,000-year blood war to each other.
1,000-year blood war. And the worst part is BG does not understand it.
I don't need to. It's a 1,000-year blood war.
The context of that was we just watched a live-action Bleach movie.
Oh my god, you watched it!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's on
You
Netflix,
watched
right?
it.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you watch it?
I personally need a steady stream of diarrhea right in my veins.
That is exactly what that movie is.
The movie was fine.
It was alright.
Okay.
It was
I have talked to 4 people who've watched it, and everyone said the same thing. Can you confirm this? That the movie is ass because the acting is shit. They didn't get any of the plot right, but the action scenes are cool.
Action? No, the action. I mean, the acting. The acting is fine. You can't really.
Is
this
it
the problem
though?
with Japan.
Is it though?
This is the problem with the Japanese. You can't really tell because I don't speak the language. I don't know their intonations. If I were to say, "What are you doing?" as opposed to "What are you doing?" that's a completely different thing. But to a Japanese person, they wouldn't know. So I don't know Japanese intonations. It's all just one thing.
Where's the inflection supposed to go?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the tone they're saying is. Yeah, I understand they're saying it loudly and fervently, speaking fast, like there's danger afoot and such, but I don't know how they're delivering the line. Like freaking Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man 1. He hammed it up, but to someone that doesn't understand, it just sounds like he's saying a bunch of words. And then you read the subtitles and go, "Oh, that's what he's saying," and he's saying it in this way.
What was the next point? Action.
Action was
Action was good. It's CGI and it doesn't look amazing, but it looks way better than the Attack on Titan movie. I'll say that 100%. Oh
Yikes.
Boy,
You watched that?
yes, both parts.
What
Hold on!
judgment?
Hold on! No! Hold on!
Both.
I ask you in the same tone of voice, you actually watched the Bleach movie? And I get, of course we did! You literally just asked Dia, you really watched the Attack on Titan movie in the same way!
The reason I asked this is, 1, he don't really watch or read Attack on Titan, so why are you seeking that out? 2, he has completely finished Bleach, so why not watch the Bleach movie?
I heard that it was complete and total trash, and it is even worse. Whoa, boy.
Diarrhea overload.
That was the one where I was like, this acting is bad. And the Titans look... Oh, have you seen the Titans?
No.
Look up.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look up the Titan.
No, for real, Google that.
I'm going to
shit.
get you to look the Titans up. But that was bad. The action, was fine. There was some really good sword work in there.
Oh, yeah.
Ichigo Renji was really good, and Rukia, she was killing it. I think she's just a sword lady. I don't know. But, yeah. What was the third part?
The action was the third part. It was like the story didn't
the
even
action,
match.
the plot was
plot.
garbage.
The plot It was paced really weird, and I usually don't talk about pacing because I don't notice it and I don't care.
Don't care.
But I felt it in this one. I'm just like, are they gonna get to the Soul Society? No, they're gonna end at Rukia. Are they gonna end at Rukia? I think they're going to the Soul Society and we're getting like one fight, and it's just really weirdly paced. Cause Uryu got a nice proper introduction. He got his halfway let's do a challenge thing, but Chad and Orihime got absolutely nothing. They didn't even get to develop their powers. So I'm like, what are they gonna do in the next movie? And then Reggie showed up like 3 times before they had their proper fight. It was really, really weirdly paced. But the plot was basically what it was. It was just, of course, condensed. Take out some stuff, put in some stuff. They had a bunch of training scenes with Rukia and Ichigo. That was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's worth a
acceptable.
watch, but it's not good.
If you have the time and you're curious, it's not gonna blow you away. It's like 6, 5, 7.
Yeah. No, I'm saying if you're bored and like you say if you have 2 screens and you're doing some editing, you can put that on your second screen.
Sure, if you want. You know, subtitles, so you got to get some stuff. But yeah, and also there's some really weird stuff. Like for some people, they try to get it to look like it. Like Ichigo has his orange hair, and Chad is really tall, and he's just kind of tan.
Oh,
So they're just like, yeah, whatever. But his little sisters, they're just 2 dark-haired Japanese girls. Orihime's just a dark-haired Japanese girl.
Yeah,
So,
she has like a brownish orange hair. It's not vibrant.
It's not. So in those cases, it's just like, why even Reggie? He's got his red hair, he's got his bandana, he's got all of his markings. I'm like, whatever. And Ruki is just hair in a ponytail. I'm like, what are you doing?
She had a bang.
Yeah, don't with that bang, I don't care. Do her hair or don't do it.
They did it. They gave her a bang.
Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Like,
Yeah, you know what's not fine? You know what's not fine? Pull this back just a little bit. I'm gonna interrupt y'all. The second Bleach movie. Jesus Christ! So, like I said, Mike drink some milk and then mail that to me, and I'm gonna inject it directly into my veins because I need the diarrhea. The second Bleach movie. Oh my goodness!
You want to state the title of that one?
So, no, we pulling this back even further. We going to the beginning, the very beginning.
1,000-year war.
The 1,000-year blood war.
But the first scene is Hitsugaya. Fighting this dude. He's like, and they're talking. I'm like, whatever. And then he disappears. I'm like, whatever. Hitsugaya, he's gonna get captured or whatever. Whatever. And then the title comes up, and it's Bleach. Diamond Dust Rebellion. I'm like, whatever, dumb title. And then the title frosts over. I'm like, what are you doing, Kubo? It's a Hitsugaya movie. What are you doing?
I was waiting.
Blindsided.
I was waiting.
I don't know where it's a full-on Hitsugaya movie. And at the end of the movie, I've learned nothing new about Hitsugaya. My opinion has not changed about him. It's just nothing. My goodness. And then halfway through the movie, it's just like, oh, here come these Iran car. I'm like, no.
But didn't it make so much more movies than the
Okay.
first one?
So I went to BG. I'm like, why did they do just random Hitsugaya movie? Why? And then we looked up the box office for the movies. The first one made a little over $1 million in conversion. The second one made almost $7 million. And BG went, yeah, that's why. That's what's up. You don't need Hitsugaya to help anything.
You do. They got almost 7 times the box office. Hitsu. That means not only
That
people kept going back.
People kept going. They told their friends, "Hey, Hitsugaya."
He's 7 times the man Ichigo is.
Yeah.
Bleach. You can feel this in the 1,000-year blood war. But Bleach has a problem where they have too many characters, and near the end of this, they go into the world of this dude. The whole movie is about Hoimaru he was stolen from this dude, but he actually wasn't because he was actually split. And now he wants the full Hoemaru, and he's like, no, it's mine. I beat you fairly in duel, and it's like, no, you didn't. And then they fight, and then they don't, and then Ichigo just okay, the ending. But near the end, they go into his world because he also has this big thing where it's just like, oh, I can change the world into whatever. Because of course, every Bleach thing is like, oh, don't let him get the big thing. Jesus Christ. But anyway, they go into his world, and and all 13 captains show up like, yeah, what up? We the 13 captains. Yeah, what up? We the 13 lieutenants. And they all do one thing. One thing. Kenpachi just goes, I'm Kenpachi, I'm strong. A big burst of energy. He's done. Byakuya comes up, Senbon Zakura. One thing, he's done. Everybody except for Renji, he does everything. Oh, Renji. But everybody just shows up. They pull a number and they just go, it's my turn. Bankai, goodbye. And then
Bankai. Oh no.
And then the very, very end is Ichigo and Hitsugaya. They go up to the big dude. He's encased with a big dumb ice dragon. He's like, you'll never beat me. Hitsugaya freezes him, and then Ichigo does his what's the black slash attack?
Getsuga Tensho?
Getsuga Tensho. He does that, and then he's just defeated. And I turned my head for a second. I'm like, is that it? What happened? I went back. Freeze, Getsuga Tensho. And then all of his constructs, he made a bunch of ice demons and crap. They all just start to freeze. Melt. I'm just like, did he just get beaten by 2 attacks? He just got beaten. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they had a strict 1:30 deadline. And they just went, oh, we coming up close. Let's just end this. And they did.
7 times the budget. I meant the box office.
It hurts. It hurts so bad. I don't want to be blindsided by that again. Cause that was bad.
Hey, just think there's a third movie.
There's a 4th as well.
Yep.
But the 3rd one's Rukia. So hey.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
No, Mike.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
like, hashtag part 2.
No.
Rukia rescue. RP2.
So let me continue down my what I did this week. So I went to go see Broly 2 days ago.
I did as well.
That movie sucks.
So I did not realize in the original VHS release of that movie that they actually pitch shifted Vic Mignogna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he actually hit that naturally, but as I'm watching this movie, I'm just like, Broly sounds like he's on helium. It sounds weird.
Yeah. With ears, you could just go ears of knowing how pitch shifting works and stuff. You go, that ain't Vic. I know Vic. That ain't Vic. But yeah, that movie is rough. I was sitting there like, whoa, was it always this bad?
Well, the thing is too,
time.
I prefer the version with Creed.
Pantera.
Yeah. All the heavy rock.
Boring. He was transporting. I'm like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was the Japanese soundtrack. Yeah, they probably.
I can see they probably didn't want to pay on.
Exactly. They couldn't afford it.
Like, nah, not today.
Because it's probably something to. If the music is in a theater, if there's probably some kind of just additional charge for that.
Yeah, something like that.
But
I had a very bad movie experience.
Ooh.
So
Black.
It's been long. It's been my long since belief that Team 4-Star has destroyed the Dragon Ball fandom, because I go to the Reddit a lot, and if you go to the Reddit, you will see, hey, Kale. Kale's kind of awesome. I like her. Oh, her power is maximum. Her power is maximumer, and it's all just people just regurgitating Team 4-Star.
Yeah.
lines.
Yep.
And it's cringy and it's bad, and I hate it. Once or twice is fine, but when you got a full board just all Team Foresight, like, yeah, we all saw it. So this theater, quite packed as a matter of fact. I think it was like 50 people over there. It was big money. But so it starts out and people are already just screaming out quotes. Princess Trunks!
Oh God, Princess Trunks. Yep.
Just all this stuff. So it got to when Broly came up and he was like, hey, what's your power level? So I went, all right, enough of this. This ain't gonna be the whole movie. So I got up, I went out to the lobby. I'm like, time to snitch. Like, somebody walked by.
Snitching, homie.
Somebody walked by like, how you doing, sir? I was like, oh, excuse me, a little problem in the theater. People being a little loud because it wasn't like one or two people. It was like 6, 7, just constantly throwing out quotes like they were sitting there watching it along. I'm like, how many times have you seen this? You ain't funny. You ain't doing this. You're just yelling a quote. And it was like, ha ha, and in the beginning, ha ha, and then it started dying down and down more and more and more. And it was just really bad. So I'm like, oh, no problem in there. So the manager comes in, waits by the door, sees people yelling and stuff. One of them was right behind me and sees people yell, goes up to him like, hey, you got to stop that. You know, it's not that type of movie. Tells that to all the people. She goes to the door, she opens the door, shows the light beaming in, and then closes the door like she left. Soon as she closed the door, reference. She walks up like, I told you, because she had just stayed right by the door. And they were so stupid they didn't turn their head and see pieces of crap. So she was like, yeah, I told you. None of that. Get out. Kicked a bunch of people out. So that almost
and you
ended
kicked your feet up.
Yep, in my non-reclining chair because AMC's a bunch of bums.
I hate AMC, bro.
The worst. I want to boycott them.
Your AMC
Why
suck.
do you think I refuse to get A-list? I hate
can't get
AMC.
that crap.
I
It's
will
the
not
worst.
be going to them. Suck balls.
So yeah, there was 1 or 2 more references. But other than that, it was fine.
Oh, I can lean back slightly in my chair. No.
It's terrible. Plus $15 popcorn and drinks. So what is that? But the last thing is, earlier that day, I'm like, all right, because if you donate blood once, don't donate blood once, because they will pester you forever. They're like, yep, time to donate blood again. Come on in. So I'm like, whatever. I got some time. I'll donate a little bit of blood. Just take it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I go up in there.
Get a little bit.
Like, they're training somebody. Like, okay, here's how you do this. Here's how you do this.
Oh,
Here's
that's
how you check
never
for the
good.
vein. Here's how you check for the
Yeah,
vein.
you don't want to be training
You don't want to be the dummy.
inserting a needle into a vein.
So puts the needle in, blood just overflows the needle, just splurting out, just an uncomfortable amount of blood. I'm looking like, what are y'all gonna do about this, y'all? Come on, let's fix this up. I don't know the protocol here. Somebody has to know. I'll go get somebody. I'm just like, this is losing a lot of blood here.
one of
Man,
those-
somebody older lady comes and like, whoa, she starts bandaging it up and patching it up, and I'm starting to feel a little cold and lightheaded, like, might be dying. Blood everywhere.
It's one of
So-
my irrational like things that creep me out. I'm just sitting
Yeah,
here like,
It was bad. I don't like blood, and I'm like, ooh, y'all gonna have to clean this up. So by the
AIDS
end of
everywhere.
By-
So much AIDS.
by the end of it, I had lost so much blood that they were like, okay, we got to give you some more blood. So BG put it perfectly when he went, so you didn't give blood. You actively took blood away. I went, yes. So yeah, they had to, because they're not equipped to give blood, so they had to jerry-rig this whole
Wow.
system, and
Wow.
it was bad. And even then they were like, look, that's not you're not up to what blood you're supposed to be, but we don't have enough of your blood type, so you're just gonna have to deal.
Here's some OJ.
You get 1. So yeah, I went to Broly like, ooh, oh, that probably soured my experience. It's like, I just want to go home and go to sleep forever.
That's the only reason that you actually got fed up and actually told people you were just blood deprived.
Nah, I would have done that anyway. After spending $15 on some popcorn, and I traveled all this way up to see this bullcrap movie where I was out the gate like, oh, this is not good. And then these people coming up here yelling all these friggin' just quoting Team 4-Star with nothing. All right, good. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, I will say, I thought of the quotes in my head as I was watching it.
Oh, absolutely. I love those little aliens, and I was thinking of those quotes
Oh,
right
yeah.
then and there. And
Oh,
like
daddy.
I said, that's another reason why Team 4 has ruined it, because you see something and you go, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, I am the hype. Oh, that's Vegeta. There you go. Oh, Princess Truck. Ha ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's they've messed up people's minds.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt.
That's all.
It's like you're never gonna see the father-son Kamehameha the same again. Not with the way they did that in episode 60.
Let's get talk about that. They finally finished the Cell Saga, and they're doing more. It'll probably be one episode a year, but hey, it's cool. They just let the man rest and let the man make the show when he wants. It's really all you can ask.
Seeing that
Fans is trash.
big editing stream that he did, I'm like, yeah, chill out, homie.
Oh yeah,
Kill yourself.
3 fucking hour nonsense.
So there was actually, like, especially yesterday, there's just a lot of things that got announced and happened. For yesterday, there's a new Cage 3 trailer, the Captain Marvel trailer, the live-action Avatar Netflix show that got announced, and then the Toad Dickgate. I'm not sure if you guys know about that.
Yeah, Dickgate. I heard about that.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
Oh boy.
So
You about to
Oh,
never
boy.
look at that fucking character the same again.
So
no, you'll continue to do so.
yes, yesterday, an excerpt from Stormy Daniels' novel that she's releasing got released, and that
The person that slept with President Trump.
the excerpt is about that night when she slept with Trump, and she described Trump's dick as looking like Toad from Mario Kart.
Oof.
Mario Kart then was trending on Twitter.
And so
So people were just like, "Oh, is there a new Mario Kart that got announced?"
Mm.
Oh.
You about to
Nintendo,
be
like,
sad,
yeah,
friend.
we getting some heat. This is great. Getting our name out there. Donald Trump. Oh, no.
Yeah, that because I mean, it was always the joke that Toad looks like a dick. Ha 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 ha. Like that was just the internet joke. But now that it's like equated to an actual person, and that person being Donald Trump, it's just like, well, that's just now it's
There
rude.
also seems to be a quote that nobody is talking about, which is Yeti pubes.
Yeti pubes, yes, yes.
Oh wow.
God.
He was in the same building as us.
This is true. This is very true. But yeah, so that I saw a lot of good pictures, and someone
Whoa, Mike, you saw pictures. That's a little intimate there, bud.
yeah, I looked him up.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's you.
Incognito. There was a picture.
You don't need Trump, like, take him down.
Someone retweeted this picture or this tweet from Nintendo in the stream of tweets that people were doing. It just was, I think, once it was the character when the Twitter character limit got increased. It was just ... going all the way down, and then it just has Toad peeking around a corner.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Captain Marvel trailer. A lot of I don't want to say hate, but just like a lot of like meh reactions that I'm seeing online.
Oh, yeah, because it is entirely meh.
It's
It's
alright.
flat.
It's
It's
alright.
a flat trailer.
To me, it was a teaser. Like it
No,
wasn't.
but it was a full trailer. That was the problem. Is it's flat and it's a full trailer.
Is a minute trailer a full trailer?
It was a little more than a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to like do comparisons of like trailer lengths, but that seemed on the short side to me.
There was a lot to unpack in that trailer.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
I
There.
will say the first scene of them establishing, yes, this is the 90s, of her crashing into a blockbuster, fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good setup.
BG.
I saw a picture of the younger Samuel. It's going too far. That looks way too accurate, and I hate it.
Well, what did they do? They had the young Carrie Fisher and revived via CG Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue
Young
One.
Carrie Fisher looked like crap,
Yeah.
and Grand Moff Tarkin looked like a plastic doll.
Dude, it was worse in 3D. Just because,
See every ridge of his face, like.
well, it's just like, it's the Uncanny Valley thing where I was just looking at him like, I know this is fake. It's like, yeah, I know he's dead, but just the added layer of a 3D modeled character in 3D is just like, this looks really weird. This don't work at all. It looked better once I saw it in 2D, but just that feeling did not leave. But yeah, Samuel L. does look pretty damn good.
He does, and it's crazy.
And Coulson, both of them.
Oh yeah.
But everyone's really loving the punching the grandma. That's like the biggest thing to come out of it. So many gifts.
People just do not. They're dumb.
I mean, you're not.
Yeah, Marvel's going to market their titular hero punching an old lady on a subway. Whatever.
People are just dumb, dude.
What did you think of the trailer, BG?
Hashtag though. It's meh.
Oh. Speaking of hashtag dumb, we're moving on from the trailer.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. Hashtag dumb is that that conversation about My Hero you guys were having there.
How's that dumb?
Baku, just the words that were used. I'm just like just using as a segue. So you have the opinion that scene is not iconic, but it seems like you were the odd man out in that conversation because your comments said otherwise.
What does iconic mean?
Oh, I'm not the one who's arguing for
It's
it.
not
That's
iconic.
Mike.
Can I just say right there when VG said that, I thought of the greatest gif of all time of the black man with the microphone just going, looking to the side.
Dude, that's
I'm
one
like,
of the greatest
Here it
things.
comes. Right then and there, I'm like, oh boy, here it is.
I'm not
People
of the
use-
mindset it is iconic. I am looking to Mike because he seems to believe it is.
People throw the word iconic out a lot, pertaining to a scene that stuck out to them or a super popular moment or whatever. That's not what iconic means. Like, that's
Yeah, I
the dumbest
wouldn't
thing.
call it iconic. Just I wouldn't say
Yeah,
any of
no.
My Hero is iconic just because it hasn't had enough time.
Bruh, it's been out for like 2 years.
But-
give it some free
I'll
time.
say all Mike with his fist up.
That's not iconic.
I'll say all Mike with his fist up.
For me,
That's-
I will say just I was
am
arguing
not-
for the fact that I think it's Bakugo's best moment, but I would not call it iconic.
I never said it wasn't his best moment.
No, you
I
did.
Said, no, I didn't. I said it was not his biggest moment of change. I never said it wasn't his best moment. I said he had a bigger character moment when he first lost to Deku in the team battle. And what was the other one?
How? Oh, God damn it! I just lost it. How is this iconic? It ain't even the best Bakugo scene. Those are your exact words. Not even his best scene.
It's not his best scene.
And that I disagree with.
His best scene is when he's in the in villains and they're like, let him go. He's not gonna try to escape, and he immediately goes after them. That is the best Bakugo moment.
Outmatched, outnumbered. These are villains. They're like bringing on All Might, and he still just go, oof, y'all.
And as far as
Not even I'm gonna make a plan before I blast y'all. No, the second he's able to, boom.
that is the best moment for Bakugo. Well, the best scene for Bakugo. The best moment is in the same area when they're trying to recruit him, and he goes, "All Might already got my heart. It's a wrap."
And that was like the real first time that he's vocalized that.
Because Bakugo is head and shoulders above anybody else in the run to be hashtag villain. Until that moment, everybody thinks Bakugo is probably gonna turn, because you see it in Shonen all the time. The
Sasuke.
rival turns, whatever. People turn.
And right then, it's just like, no, this is never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen for this guy. That's a big moment. I think that moment's bigger than what the Deku fight for him. I think after Deku loses and then Deku goes to talk. After the Deku team battle and Deku goes to talk to him, and he's like, "I agree with everyone. Everyone's talking about this and that, and I'm stupid and I'm weak, but I'm still gonna be better than you. I'm gonna be better than All Might." All Might tries to talk to him, and he's like, "I don't need your freaking help." That's a bigger moment as far as for character development. This is just expanding on an already Bakugo base that we've seen before.
Disagree.
Don't mic drop it, Mike. Don't mic drop it. Respond with something.
Oh no. For me, yes, I'm not arguing that those aren't big character moments. After the first fight and him
I'm not going to
establishing-
be a villain.
Yeah, that I'm not going to be a villain. But for me, he's still kind of, and I said this in the Facebook thing, but just for the podcast sake, he still kind of had that same kind of just straight and narrow, fuck everyone else attitude. Up until that fight.
Can't say that.
Because
he started-
because I went back and reread the manga after this. Because I kind of wanted to see. And basically during the tournament, during some of the other fights and stuff that happen, when he's getting captured, he specifically tells Deku, "Don't help me."
Yeah, he tells Deku not to help him. That's why when they go to rescue him, Deku's like, you stick your arm out because he's not gonna grab mine. But you're an actual friend to him.
But even after the fight, he was still just like, "Give me your freaking trash."
And then after the fight, when they're going to take up their makeup exam, he talks to Todoroki and says, "Walk behind me." And then when he's talking to the kids, he's still like, "You kids are trash. What are y'all doing?" Until the teachers say something, and then he goes, "Oh, I guess I have to change just slightly for these kids, or rework my personality in a way."
What I saw in those arcs, the kindergarten scene, and then there's something else. What else did I have? Hold on. That was on Facebook, wasn't it? Or was that Twitter?
No, it was on Twitter.
Twitter.
Let me pull that up real quick. There's another art. There's the exam, and then there was something else that happened afterwards. Why the fuck can I can't remember it?
The next arc was the exam, it
The-
was the
the-
mafia arc, and then it was the makeup exam,
No, it was the
and then the kids, the performance.
yes, the performance. He
That's
has
everything
two
that
moments.
happens
Bakugo
in,
on the drums, man. That's so iconic.
he has two moments in the makeup exam. One where when he specifically calls out like the shitlord kid, or saying that you have to recognize your weakness, which I don't think before the Deku fight, in such a candid way, he would have said. And then
I can't
they
say that.
show like kind of like an off-screen thing where he specifically calls out a plan where they all have to work together.
Again, I can't even say that because he's already recognized his weakness at least twice before that Deku fight. After the team battle, and then when Deku's
He's recognized his weakness, but I still think he wasn't able to let people help him or offer help. That's like why that's why one of my favorite moments of like the whole Deku fight is when they're vacuuming. Is when Deku asks him about how his shoot style was, and then he gives him advice. Before that moment, he would not have done that.
He wouldn't have done that for Deku, definitely not. Do you think he wouldn't have did that for Red Riot?
I don't think so, because even though they're friends, he still insults the shit out of him.
Yeah, but
He
he
is
paid
so-
him back. He made a point to pay him back.
after his camera got smashed. And
Did
then he let the kid Kaminari shock himself so they can get a laugh because it was a tense moment for everybody.
You ain't wrong.
So he's been growing. He's been doing these things. Like I don't think it was it was already a base foundation of his change when that happened.
I don't know, I might have to go back and reread, but I don't see some of the things that happen and him pumping the class up for the performance. Also, I can't wait to see that animated.
Oh yeah, because
I want to
since
see
the manga
pyrotechnic
didn't
drums.
really complete it, so.
Oh boy, who cares about that? That's gentle. Screw that.
All of it.
Yeah,
I want to
that-
see
they
They
all
can
of
just
it.
no, they can just
No,
skip all of
You
that.
can stop saying all of it. It's hashtag gentle.
Dude, I want to see the performance, and I want to see Eri casting the shadows away. I want to see that.
Don't care, gentle.
Gentle.
Oh no, I cannot wait to see 100% Deku.
That too.
Don't care,
We
gentle.
getting Big 3 next week.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah!
yep, Mirio.
The man get to hear who he's dubbed by. Oh, I can't wait.
So much good stuff coming from My Hero. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we could go back and forth on this. Just all of it's good. That's the thing. Like, and it's for me to that fight and the subsequent moment afterwards is when I was basically favorite character was Deku up until then. That's when I switched to my favorite character being Bakugo.
Deku's still my favorite character. He's the first shonen character that's ever been my favorite.
All night, all night, all right.
I'm usually the reverse of you. I usually gravitate towards the protagonist the most.
Nope. Not Goku, not Luffy, not Naruto,
Not Yusuke.
not Yusuke, nobody. Deku.
I finally got through the Dark Tournament.
What a failure. The fact that he said in 2018, I finally got through the Dark Tournament.
Bruh, I have watched the Dark Tournament
Oh
no
my
less
goodness.
from beginning to end 11 times.
What did he do? 2000. Yep, finally got through the Dark. Oh man, I love Dragon Ball. Oh, Master Roshi's the main character. Ain't never seen Muff in the Dark Tournament. Oh,
Greatest tournament arc in history, and I don't think it will ever be beat.
greatest arc in history.
What?
I'm calling
I
that.
think we may have talked about this before, but after I watched it, and I agree, I was trying to think of what comes close.
Nothing.
Or I guess let me rephrase that. What is next?
Blank space.
There's a manga called Flame of Recca that did a very similar tournament with a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of weirdos, and they did a battle royale. It was basically a ripoff of Yu Yu Hakusho,
Battle
but it was
City.
really good. Battle City's really good, but Battle City's also kind of not a tournament. The Fairy Tale tournament, though, yo.
So let's see. I have
Shooting exams is up there.
like the one that to me popped into my head as far as like, because a lot of those have their like
The
pluses and
last
minuses.
Dragon Ball tournament.
Exactly.
too.
That's the one that popped into my head first was the Piccolo tournament.
Yeah, they're good.
So let's.
They're not.
And
they're
here I
not
thought
the Dark
Mike was going to
Tournament,
say the Tournament of Power was the best.
Oh yes, of course,
How
of
could he?
course.
I
What
was-
was the tournament that Ash had? Where Charizard wouldn't listen to him.
Was that?
think
I
it
think that was the first
Kodo?
Indigo. Or
I
no,
think
was it where he first wasn't listening to him and then he started listening to him?
No, when he wasn't listening to him, and then he laid down and
Because he wasn't
ref
fighting
disqualified
anybody.
him.
That
And he
that
just
was the Indigo.
slapped
That was
me.
the Indigo League. That was the first
I
Pokemon
love
League.
that one. I love that one.
Because yeah, the next, the only one that
That's
I think he's
weird.
ever won,
Cool.
which was the Orange Islands, which is a fake Pokemon League. That's the one. That's where Charizard started listening to him.
How about he just win one?
Nope.
No,
because
that's a struggle.
he needs to go to the next land to try again, and again, and again. Let's see if people Dark
It's hard to
Tournament,
get invested there.
Hunter x Hunter, Hunter. I always say Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, I'm always gonna say Hunter x Hunter.
Chunin exam.
How will you get chewed out by a voice actress?
Dude, I hear so much about Hunter x Hunter and its tournament and how it's just so much better than Yu Yu in every
It's not.
conceivable way.
It's not.
Not just the tournament, the series itself.
It's not.
I don't get it. Yu Yu is by far one of the greatest shonens in history.
Yeah, people say that because Togashi is the mangaka of both Yu Yu and
Yeah.
Hunter, and so they're going, since it came after Yu Yu, they took all the best parts of Yu Yu and all the experience and just mushed it into Hunter x Hunter. So that's why people think that.
One of these
But-
days, I'm actually
And
gonna
plus,
read Hunter x Hunter.
and plus, you got Dark Tournament, Chapter Black, and then you coming to the Three Kings, and that's the end of Yu Yu. So you're just like, like you said, the ending of something.
Is what sticks with you the
So
most.
people are like, Yu Yu was like a 6. This is terrible. Oh, Hunter x Hunter though.
So I have a list of top 10 tournament arcs.
Oh, this is gonna be wrong.
Yep. So number 10 is the Fate Stay Night 5th Holy Grail War.
Wait! Whoa!
Yeah.
All right.
That's that.
We got somebody saying something. Step up to the mic, bro.
What? Oh, no. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not about to argue in favor of fate.
Oh no, we heard that from the tone.
I just
Yeah.
wanted that clarified. Who in their unfettered fucking mind is going to call anything from Fate an actual tournament? Are they blind, deaf, retarded, and hit in the head with a shovel?
Quote, considering the entire series itself heavily revolves around a, quote, battle royale style tournament.
Oh my fucking god! Who wrote this?
No clue. Next up.
I love the Fate series. I love the art, I love the characters, the plot is garbage, but the fight scenes are godlike. It's a fun series to watch. But there is no fucking way that any part of that series can be actually considered a tournament arc. So, already your list is bullshit.
Yep.
Already!
Number 9, One Piece Dressrosa.
Nah.
I gotta hear the rest.
Number 8, The Law of Uki Heaven Tournament. No fucking clue.
Law of Yuki?
Yeah.
Chris's series?
Oof.
Okay. We'd
Nope.
have to
I
ask
got
him.
nothing.
Number 7, Shaman King.
Shaman King
Ooh.
was okay. There. It's one big tournament. There's a
Uh-huh.
couple chapters of introductions, and then there's the prelims, and then it's all just a tournament. And it's not particularly amazing.
Epo's tournament.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about sports stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Eye
of...
Shield? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Number 6, Fairy Tail, the Grand Magic Games.
Jesus Christ! No,
Yeah.
and no.
Dressrosa should have been above that. I ain't even seen it yet.
Dressrosa.
And Dressrosa
The
was not
Grand
great.
Magic Game is literally the worst. The worst tournament arc in all of Shonen. I don't care what comes
Nah,
before, after,
it's-
in the future.
It's number
I
6,
don't
homie.
care.
It's number 6.
I don't care. That tournament was terrible, and I wish I could go into why it was terrible, but BG hasn't seen it. But I'll just say that there was a randomness factor that just preluded everything, and it was so bad because of it. And I got something to say right after you finish your list.
That's
I'm
amazing.
gonna
It's
write this
amazing.
down.
5,
I want to know the answer to this.
5, Mar, the War Games tournament. I don't know.
Move along.
March and Awaken
Mar.
Romance.
No, that's not mine.
It
That was not that good.
Was
dude,
it?
No.
blonde spiky hair. He has
Yeah,
like
that was
Okay,
that
no,
turn
that's
arc
not
was
bad.
not good.
Okay.
number 4, the Chunin exams from Naruto.
They're not even that great.
No, that's not number 4.
Number 3, the
It's
Dragon
worth
Ball
it.
23rd World Martial Arts Tournament, which is the Piccolo one.
Piccolo. Yep. That makes
2,
sense.
Hunter x Hunter, the Heavens Arena.
No.
It's not a fight. They're puzzles. Shut up.
And then number 1, Yu Yu Hakusho, the Dark Tournament.
Shocking.
If that was like number 5, I think both of the bros would have hunted this.
Oh
writer
yeah,
down.
it's a wrap. Anyone that doesn't put that number 1 is just being a jamoke. They're being
trash
contrarian
monster.
for the sake of being a contrarian.
Let's
It
see.
is literally the greatest tournament arc in history, and this is bar none.
Oof! I found.
Emotions, fights, character moments, everything.
Ooh.
Everything. The plot makes sense. Everything.
I
The
found
greatest.
I found a worse list. A much worse list.
Oh,
Dark Tournament is number 10.
Woo, girl.
Number
Girl,
9.
please.
Number 9 is the Cell Games.
That wasn't a turn.
I just dropped my phone.
Number 8, your brand new phone. Number 8 is Shaman King. Number 7
Delete it.
is the
Wait, we didn't even hear. What was number 8?
Shaman King. Number 7 is survival game from Mirai Nikki, Future Diary, so the show.
Whoa!
Yeah, what the
Whoa.
fuck? Yeah.
Whoa.
No!
What am I hearing?
That wasn't even a tournament.
Yeah. Number 6 is the Sports Festival
And that-
from My
that-
Hero.
Mirai Nikki got real
The
bad
Sports
after,
Festival.
like, episode
Yep.
12.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Number 5 is Dressrosa. Number 4 is
No!
the Grand Magic Games. Number 3 is the Hunter x Hunter. Number 2 is the Chunin exams, and number 1 is the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Wow.
Which this
Grand
one, it
Magic
sounds
Games.
like it's the Jackie Chung one. It's not even the Piccolo one. For fun fact, number 12 is Battle City from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Number 12, Battle City.
15 is the Tournament of Power.
Holy
Jesus.
it's a wrap.
Oh, okay.
Grand
So you can just
Magic
add
Games.
shit like number 20 is also the Dark Tournaments. Yeah, shitty list. All right, you want Bly? You had something to say, Da?
So, a couple weeks ago, when I was talking about how I still think Fairy Tail is worse than Bleach, you guys asked me why, and I finally be able to put this into words.
Okay.
And you can see, you're going to be able to see where I'm going
Because
with this
Bleach has
immediately.
the 1,000-year blood
The
war.
1,000 year. But answer me this: what's the best arc in Fairy Tail? Now you can name 2 for Bleach. 2.
I can.
But
I can't
what is
name.
the best arc in Fairy Tail.
I can't name shit in Fairy Tail.
Exactly.
When you started naming arcs and you like expected me to know them when you were getting into it, I'm just like,
What happened there?
yeah.
My brother and we're basically Fairy Tail experts. He can do the same thing where he can just rattle off the arcs in sequential order, just like me. And
He
we
can rattle off the opening.
this mother. I'm like, what's the dude's name? Where with the blue shirt? He's like, oh, this guy. I'm like, how did you know that? Dude is an artist. I don't know what's going on with that.
Like,
But
I can't remember the names of most people from My Hero. The fact
it's-
that
it's difficult.
you can place people in Fairy Tail.
Not me, my brother.
Okay, your brother.
I know the main people. But
Is this the brother
we-
I had a
we
long
were-
conversation with about
we were arguing this for like an hour, and we nailed it down to 3, and they were in no order. He said Phantom Lord, which I'm just like, you could just dunk your head in the fryer right now. Cease to be, sir. I said Tenro Island, the arc right before the time skip, and well, I don't even remember
The
the
happy
third.
arc.
The Analyst arc. That was it.
Like,
that
that's-
was the one. Oh, he also said the Loxus arc. But we both were just sitting there just like, no, because of this, and this. Well, your list sucks because this, and this. And then we just decided that there are no good arcs in Fairy Tail. There are arcs
really
that are
aren't.
better than others, but there are no arcs that can be called good. And that's the problem with Fairy Tail. You can point to 2 things in Bleach and go, Substitute Soul Reaper, good.
Hero,
Soul Society, good. Everything
Yeah.
else, bad. But you at least got those 2. When you can't think of a good arc in Fairy Tail, that's a problem.
Yeah, like now that you're mentioning, like, oh yeah, Laxus was a thing. Oh yeah, the cat land was a thing.
I can rattle them off.
that
for you
happy
if you'd
arc
like.
was
Yeah. Oh my
brutal.
God, that was bad.
That
It
happy
worse in
arc
the anime.
was brutal.
Didn't need an episode and a half on
Pissed
a
me
farm.
off from beginning to end, and I almost fell asleep 5 times. Middle of the day, I don't need a nap now.
But Urza versus Urza. We're the only person that could beat Urza is Urza, but not even Urza could beat Urza.
What's
Hi.
funny is it's Urza versus Urza, and the fight doesn't even start that episode.
Yep.
Oh, the
Why is
episode
this a
title
thing?
is Urza versus Urza?
Yes, no. The episode title is Urza versus Urza, and they meet up, and I think they're running towards each other.
Yeah.
And then it's like next episode. They
Yep.
cut to something else, and then next episode they're actually fighting.
It's like if Deku versus Bakugo Part 2 was the previous episode's title to the actual episode.
Like I don't. Oh Jesus.
But yeah, that's why I think Fairy.
Yeah, his parents are just there.
Now I think that the 1,000-Year Blood War and the Spriggan 12 are probably on equal footings, but
Wow, was the
But also-
1,000-Year Blood War really that
the
bad?
1,000-Year Blood War was really bad. Again, I told you, secret Bankais and double Bankais, and this dude coming up here with 5 Bankais,
Bottom,
like it ain't nothing.
bottom 5 arcs between the two.
In order?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
while
go
I
ahead.
figure this out.
So I
Move,
a
GB.
bunch of little news tidbits before we get to Ralph's story. Yeah, the Emmys happened. The only thing I really liked out of it was the Rick and Morty thing. The
Boy,
live,
you wouldn't even. What if?
the live Emmys.
What if?
PlayStation announced PlayStation Classic. Woo!
What if?
Space Jam 2 is official. Woo!
What if?
Batman showed off his penis. Yeah.
What else?
We didn't actually really talk about the live action Avatar thing. So
Yeah.
It's a thing. We don't know anything about it besides there was a live action Avatar thing happening. We've seen.
Boy, I
I don't think
run
that this
down
should
that.
happen. It's dumb. It sucks.
It's Netflix. It shouldn't happen. It's gonna happen though. I can run down Avatar. My God.
like, I'm happy that they have the original creators actually working on it. The concept art looked nice, but I am still going to be cautious just because of that damn movie.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
as you
that
should.
The movie was what ifs.
I'm still
No, the movie was not what ifs. That movie was an abomination.
If we're doing our meetup in January, we should rewatch The Last Airbender together.
we should.
Oh, I'm down. The movie's a travesty, and that's not going to change.
It's
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I've
Bro,
never
right in the opening, M. Night Shyamalan fucked up the base Chinese symbols in the background of the anime.
Oh,
Fuck that all up.
That tweet got on fire.
Like,
Nut.
I have never had embarrassment bringing a friend to a movie in my life until that movie. I have never apologized for taking somebody somewhere until that movie.
can you actually imagine people who took their significant other on a first date to that movie?
Their former significant.
I was just about to say, if they survived that, they good. They probably married now. If they walked out like, yes, I want to see you again, that's love.
I got my list.
The movie was shitty,
your
right?
list?
Yeah, it was totally shitty. Oh my god, I love you.
Winky face.
That's
So my list.
Yeah.
My list. 1,000-Year Blood War is number 1.
How could you put the 1,000-year blood year?
1,000-Year Blood War was so tedious, and it was nothing but fight, and I didn't care. And
But
then
that's
people
what
were
people
just
love
using
about
counter Bankais, and boy, that
But-
killed
Bruh.
me.
Uryu
To
had his
start-
moment.
If you say so.
Bruh, I started rereading, trying to reread the 1,000-Year Blood War, and those two Soul Society kids that I'm sure they'll do forever.
How did you know?
I ain't got
Say
time,
goodbye to them.
bro. It's so tiresome.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Oh
Number-
my god.
Grand
Oh
tour.
my god, you did not just quote that.
Step into the grand
Number
tour.
2 is the Grand Magic Games.
You know a lot about in rap. But
Wait,
it's
what?
like the 4th best tournament
It
art.
is the worst tournament art. It's so tedious. It's so bad. And it ends so poorly. Number 3 is the Spriggan 12. It's close, but the tournament.
The
is
name
great.
alone.
Number 4, Fullbringer, and number 5 is Edalus. Done.
Fullbringer, man, they should have just ended Bleach after
So,
Aizen.
on the cuffs of the top 5 is the Gray Arc, which is so bad.
But it has
Shut up.
Medico.
The Arasion Seis, which I hate so much, and the Arankar, because I just hate all of them. I love that the song that they come on, the Kung Fu, the Asian Kung Fu generation. It's a darn good song. Opening 6 of Bleach, darn good song. But there's a part where it's just zooming out, and it's all of it. I'm just like, they are all just nobody bums, and I hate it. Especially,
They're all sitting at the table like they're important.
like they're important, especially the number 1 dude, the Gray Silver Wolf or whatever the piss his name is. He looks like the most generic, nothing NPC mother ever. I hate him. So yeah, that's my list.
The 1,000-year. I love. You have to say it with some level of stank. Like you can't not. Like trying to say.
You can't conversationally say the 1,000-year blood war.
You have to say the 1,000.
I put an inflection on 1,000. I didn't even mean to. I was trying to say it conversationally. But it's the 1,000-year blood war.
Yeah, it's just like you cannot say the 1,000-year blood war. That just doesn't sound right.
It doesn't feel right. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel the
1,000-year
blood war.
blood war.
The 1,000-year blood war.
Oh yeah. For anybody that's not gonna watch the Bleach movie, this is a quick 30-second spoiler for the end of the movie. So Rukia goes back. Everybody forgets about her. Ichigo forgets about her. Earlier on in the movie, she had written down in his notebook that if he made a scene, he was dead. And at the end of the movie, he opens the notebook up, not remembering her, but just feeling like something's wrong, and he reads that, and then he smiles, and the movie ends.
Yep.
That's how. And Da was like, "That's how Bleach."
Jesus
ends.
Christ! After the Aizen arc, that's how it should have ended. Rukia should have came up in his room like, oh, he can't see me, but I'm checking in on him. That's cool. He should have been writing on his desk or something, looked up, as she was turning around, does he see me? Turned around and smiled. The end. Bleach. But no, he had to bring in the 1,000-year blood war.
Not the Fullbringer arc wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. He went, no, I got more for you. I'm bringing it back, homie.
If
Oh, the
we still
Quincy?
titled
Yeah.
episodes,
It needs to be
the
the 1,000-year blood war.
caps.
And not only is it fun to say, but it's such a stupid name.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Especially since that they did not mention it whatsoever until they went 1,000-year blood war.
And what's funny is, DA and I were watching the Bleach movie. They're like, we've been chasing the Grand whatever
Grand Fisher.
for 54 years. And it's like, so y'all been chasing it for 54 years. Y'all have had this secret 1,000-year blood war. Soul Society just inept.
I mean, yeah,
Not
you're not
done.
wrong.
They can't get nothing done.
Can't
Not
be bothered.
a fucking thing.
Can't be bothered. Let's see.
They weren't
other-
so busy hating humans and Quincy's in the 1,000-year blood war.
1,000.
I mean, hey, Yamamoto had to hold back for that just one strike, man. He was just always holding back.
After he used his 5 Bankais.
Bankai? No. Secret Bankai.
No, that's Renji.
Secret vodka.
God, get your characters right, BG. Jeez.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even read it, but I wrote it still.
Read the 1,000-year blood, please.
Again, I'm trying to catch up in
Please.
Fairy Tail. I'm trying to catch up in Bleach. What do you want from me? I can. continue with Fairy Tail, or I could read the 1,000-Year Blood
I
War.
told you, just kill the 1,000-Year Blood War and be done with Bleach.
I'm not
You got
trying
a
to
bunch,
spend.
You got a bunch of Fairy Tail left, but all you got left is the 1,000-Year Blood War.
But at the same time, I could be doing anything while listening to Fairy Tail. I have to read the 1,000-Year Blood
sure,
War.
but you can kill that in a day and a half, maybe.
We have dug this name into the core of the earth at this point.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even
Well,
know.
it's the
It's
1,000-year
been
Blood
like this
War. How can you
since
not?
we basically started watching the Bleach movie.
But it's, like I said, it's fun to say.
The only other thing that I have on my list is just
We
going
need one.
Nintendo Direct stuff. Big announcement of that.
Nobody-
was Animal
nobody
Crossing's
cares.
coming out for Switch. A lot of people care about Animal Crossing coming out for
Nobody
Switch.
cares.
Nobody cares.
Isabelle from is going into Smash, Luigi's Mansion 3, and that's
Furries.
really about
Gino win. Give me my man's. He died for our sins and he coming back. Give me my Gino.
We still don't know yet.
Yeah, we do. He in there.
Game-
Take out Bayo, short hair, and put in Gino. Done.
It's literally just like a shitty texture of Gino on Bayonetta. Short-haired
Long
Bayonetta.
legs and all.
Yeah.
He like 3'4".
He has the guns on his hands. They could just add him to his feet too. Game Freak's making a new RPG. That's really about it. So Ralph,
I have two stories,
Yeah.
actually. I forgot the other one happened to me yesterday. This is... I'm going to start with the second one because it's the most recent. And it's,
Big dumb.
no, this one you're going to appreciate, BG. So I'm having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and it was just normal Discord call. A few people were in it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I just installed an emulator on my computer, and I'm loading up one of these old games I used to enjoy." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I used to do that sometimes too when it comes to the emulators. What game did you load up?" He's like, "Oh man, yeah, one of my old
I'm
favorites,
sweating. I'm sweating.
Legend of Dragoon."
Oh boy.
I just stopped. And I went, "Really?"
I found
Oh,
another one.
Tell me about it. I don't. What Legends of Dragon? What is that? I don't know anything about it. Please inform me.
I'm like, that's a game I haven't heard the name of in about a week. What makes you like it so much? His exact words were, "Well, I mean, the writing in the game is trash. It's essentially a graphic novel that you sometimes interact with, but I kind of enjoy it. It's got some nostalgia for me."
Okay, who was this that said that?
I'm not name dropping for the exact
Oh,
reason of your
I
rage.
don't need a name drop. Is this a friend of yours, family member?
Not a kind of friend.
They are the dumbest person I've ever heard of. A graphic novel you sometimes interact with? That makes no sense. It's an RPG.
I loved how when you first started talking, the word
whatever.
got caught in your throat. You're like,
Like, I don't know what people want. I guess they want a streamlined 30-hour RPG. Like, what? Whatever.
I mentioned you. I'm like, yeah. Essentially, like every time a conference comes around, he's like, yeah, maybe it'll finally be the year. It'll finally be the year. The exact words that were said were, "Is he an idiot? This game didn't sell for shit, and it's not good.
It sold 1 million copies.
It's not enough."
And that was just the PSX. We're not even talking about
This-
PSN downloads.
his
It was
hope-
the top 10 PSN
His
download
hope
when it first came out.
is tragically
PlayStation All
misplaced.
Stars. Whoops.
His hope is tragic.
This is what we
His
doing?
hope
We're
is
trying to hurt
tra-
villains? We can go this route, bro. We'll go through the mud on this. I got no problem taking it there.
I know you don't. That's the problem.
That was such a smooth, just stab. Twist the knife. Whoops.
His hope is tragically misplaced. That game will never get a sequel or even an HD remake.
You never know.
Oh.
We have Zone of the Enders 2 that came out last week.
Resonance of Fate is getting a
Resonance of Fate is getting a re-release. You tell me 20 people bought that. You tell me. Jesus Christ.
Isn't that the RPG where it's kind of like tactical based, where you just flip in the air and shoot people a bunch? Let the laughter subside.
He's done.
No, he's
I
not.
love that game.
He's still going.
Ooh,
Them giggles, man.
ooh, boy.
So, your other story.
So, now that I've had my moment of, hey, BG. So,
You know how much I love that game, BG.
last
Yeah.
week, the
Wow.
soullessness.
Wow.
BG's just dead now. I killed him.
Didn't earn their spot in PlayStation All-Stars.
But okay. Let me get through this. So last week, a friend comes back and brings me a bag. He's like, "Hey, I bought a whole bunch of stuff. You know, a friend of mine was selling, these peppers. Figured you'd enjoy them. You like hot shit." And I'm like, "Okay, what are they?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. They just had an assortment of hot peppers in a bowl, and I just grabbed a whole bunch and bought them for you." And I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you." I reach in. I'm like, "Oh, this one looks interesting." Not expecting anything, because how could you expect there to be some stupidly hot shit in a random farmer's market here in Syracuse? So I cooked with it. A whole pepper. The whole thing. And, yeah. Start eating. No, sorry. Before that, let me rewind. I am cutting the pepper, and my fingers start literally tingling. Like, when you feel like your skin, you have are on pins and needles.
Mm-hmm.
I had that.
Uh-oh. Hope I'm
on my
not having a
fingers.
stroke.
I had that on my fingers.
I'm so excited for this pepper. My fingers are tingly.
I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? They can't be that hot. So I smell the pepper, and my nose just does an instant close, and my head jerks up and just goes, nah.
Evacuate!
No.
Evacuate!
I'm like, what is this? I'm like, it can't be that bad. It's just probably got a strong, reaction from me. It's gonna be fine. Fully dice it up. I mix it into my marinade, and I cook my chicken with it. I use the oil when it's done as like a gravy for my rice, like I always do. So my entire meal is just covered in my chicken's cooked with it. The oil seeped into every nook and cranny of the chicken. My rice is covered in it. I take
Had a nice glass of acid to wash it all down with.
I take one bite, and I start sweating. I
I got
survived.
3 fans on me. I don't know what to say.
I have 2 fans and an AC running.
It's fine. It's just
A little
I-
hot today.
I
I
just finished
love-
eating ice cream.
I love.
I'm in my
spicy
drawers.
food.
It's
Love
so-
spicy
so
food. I don't
Oh,
react.
What was that
to
cartoon
spicy
where he's
food.
trying to put the ice cream and it starts melting as it's going towards it?
I think
Cow
that was
chicken?
the Simpsons. It was the Simpsons.
Okay.
It was when Homer ate that
Okay.
spicy pepper.
Yep, that's what
Yep.
I'm looking for.
Yep, that's me. Because again, I survive on spicy food, and I'm just sitting here like, this isn't normal. What is this? Like, my usual pepper assortment is I use like 2 jalapenos, a habanero, and a serrano when I make a stir fry. Like, I like my food hot. And this one single pepper, one bite of it, is fucking with me. Like, this can't be. What is this? This can't be normal.
And then you're just sitting there like, all right, there's two problems here. Number one, I ain't wasting food. And number two, this pepper ain't gonna beat me. I'm a man. You a pepper.
So literally,
So here's what's gonna happen, Mr. Pepper. I'm gonna eat you, and then we both gonna die. Right?
I'm a man.
Literally,
You're a pepper.
literally, almost verbatim. That's exactly what went down. I'm like, I can't waste food. And I'm not gonna be beat by a pepper. Not gonna be brought low by a pepper. So, I eat the whole fucking thing.
That's why the bathroom hurts so much.
I'm sweating profusely. My lips hurt. My face is numb. And my hand still tingles. At this point,
Caught the fire.
I go, okay, what the actual fuck did I just eat? And I have an idea. I'm like, this can't be what I think it is. And I just type in,
It
ghost
is
pepper.
the 1,000-year blood.
Goes to the bathroom, looks down. Uh-oh.
Cover art of this new arc that we have is just Ralph staring down the pepper talking to it. 1,000-year blood war.
That was the next morning. Literally, that was the next morning. So, but again, I just go, okay, this couldn't be what I think it is. Just type in ghost pepper. First picture that pops up is the exact fucking pepper. It looked just like the picture. I'm like, that's unfortunate. I just ate the 7th hottest pepper in the world whole. Like a dumbass.
Chicken and rice and just
And ghosts.
Chicken,
just
rice,
haunting you.
and Hell's Inferno.
Your ancestors like, for Ralph, don't do it, please. Hey, Ichigo. I can't hear y'all. Crunch. Cry.
I just. And it
So
turns out.
I'm the biggest wuss when it comes to spicy stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I'll
eat
have the
wax off.
tiniest amount of spicy stuff. I'm like, oh, give me some pop. I'm like, pop makes it burn worse. What? Because I don't know the system. I'm just like any liquid is like liquid. Anything other than like milk and things like that, it will just spread around the spice. That's stupid. Water. Ow.
So, it's not over yet. I go to back at that point.
1,000-year blood.
I go back into my kitchen and into my fridge and open the bag. In it is also number 9 on the world's hottest pepper list. Oh god, I don't remember what it is. It's it's a pepper cultivated in Britain, and it's half as hot as the ghost pepper, but still 100 times hotter than a jalapeno. I just go, who the fuck is selling this in Syracuse, and why is it on a street corner?
Hey, I got them peppers for you. Peppers.
Because people buy
I'll
them.
take one. Just reach it to the barrel. Grab. Get you a mystery pepper.
Birdie
So,
Bots,
yeah.
every flavor peppers.
$2.
I have 2 roommates who are from India, where the ghost pepper originates from. And when I told them that, yeah, I have the Bhut which is its actual name in India, they just stopped. Both of them, what they were doing, stopped. And they just went, oh, no, that's not good. You didn't cook with it, did you? And I'm like, ate the whole thing already. And they're like, are you okay? I'm just like, yeah, fine. Do you need milk or yogurt? No, I'm good. What are you?
Nah, you cooked all the flavor out like a white person.
Oh no, you don't understand how peppers work, do you?
It's
When
a
you-
joke.
I don't know if you know how
I
peppers
cook.
work.
I'm
Okay.
a man.
Okay.
I'm 40.
I mean, your brother doesn't like hot shit, so I don't know if you guys know.
Hates it.
Oh yeah, no. He big
Can't
hates
take
on
it.
things.
Cannot take it.
He's really good with breakfast stuff though. So
Yeah, but
he
yeah,
just sucks at hot things. Meanwhile, I'm double fished in a bag of $2 hot fries.
Ridiculous.
my own roommate says, "I'm gonna use that. You don't mind?" I'm like, "Go for it." He takes a sliver off of one pepper, just a small cut, and he cooks with it. I try it. I'm like, "Okay, let's see how this goes." That one sliver made the food about as hot as it normally is for my normal stir fries. 1/4 of the pepper is equal to the 4 pepper spring that I use from my normal food. I'm just thinking, what is this?
Yeah.
Eat.
I don't mind like general spicy things,
Nah.
but
Uh,
So-
I can't go too hot.
Nah. I used to go to Taco Bell and just be like, ghost pepper me up, and that is weak sauce because it's not the real stuff. It's just a spicier version of the they use. Boy,
Now I know that
Disappoint.
it's here and I have access to it whenever. When we hang out, I'm bringing.
Oof.
oh yeah,
Two
bring it
of
to
them.
me.
I'm
Bring it to
bringing
me.
2 of them. I'm
Not
gonna
me.
cook. I'm gonna cook something with one, and the other we're gonna do something else with.
I like non-painful
me.
shits, so I'll pass.
Nah, everyone's going in.
Oh,
on
we
this
should
one.
record it too.
I literally cannot take spicy things.
Yo,
This is like if it's a little too much spice in the Sweet Baby Ray's, I'm like, nope, can't do this. Throw this hot
Everyone-
dog away.
Everyone is taking a bite.
I can't take a jalapeno. I'm not taking 15 times that.
It's like actually 800. That's
Yeah,
the actual
nah.
math. The actual math. is
Oh,
I
800.
can't
now
eat
I'll
food
do
if
it,
there's-
Ralph.
I can't eat food if there's too much black pepper in it.
no, this is a legit thing.
Really?
This man is.
I
wackery.
cannot take spicy foods.
This man is wackery.
Ugh.
Wackery Efron.
Whatever. I look forward to BG trying ghost pepper food.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And Mike, you're biting into it too. Fuck you.
It's just a bite, Mike.
Ugh.
It's not like you gotta down the whole thing. It's
Yeah,
not gonna
wh-
completely destroy your digestive tract.
only
When I ate
only
the next
80%.
day- When I ate the next day, I felt my food digesting. That's what it did to my stomach.
And his toilet was never the same again.
Oh no, it was fine. It was just the smell was woof. It's not the amount or the pain. There was no pain. It was the smell was ungodly.
Not anymore. I feel nothing.
Literally, it was numb.
I pray to feel one day, you guys.
Yes, I'm a 3 Days Grace song apparently.
The ghost pepper came close, but not quite.
But all right, we are a little over the time, so
All right.
we're good now.
Ways over.
Pepper facts.
20 spicy facts.
Hey, there we
Hurry
go.
up, because I want to get to my albums.
Shut up.
Get to my stories.
Nah, I need.
No.
There's an album that came out, and I want to listen to it.
How's my
badly.
fairy tale doing?
Shut up.
Hit the
5.
thing, please.
If I stay up, I can probably start converting that.
No, don't.
Hey, shut up. Anyway, what was that? What
5.
was
Number
that?
5.
5. F-I-V-E. Ooh. Some peppers are hot enough to burn through gloves. The Trinidad something scorpion
Scorpion.
James.
Yeah.
is the
Trinidad
second
Scorpion.
hottest pepper in the world, and while it's being test harvested, the capsicum.
Capsicum. That's what it's,
Capsicums,
capsicum.
the hot levels are so
Yeah.
high that it soaked through the harvester's latex gloves and into their hands. The extremely hot peppers could be 102 million Scovilles. So
Yeah,
it's
Scoville
hot
stuff.
enough to see the fiery taste on it. How can you see fiery taste? Taste testers have described it.
like when you see heat and it
Oh.
waves and it's just coming off the pepper like an anime.
Some taste testers have described the taste as something that builds and builds until it's absolutely unbearable.
It's actually like Food Wars, but people are just stripping just due to being in pain.
Yeah, those things are a slow burn, and the burn is an inferno by the end, and you're just in absolute pain.
I don't see how people can do it because
It's so much
I don't
fun.
either.
no, because spice is pain. The only thing
No.
it does is it unlocks some sort of pleasure thing in your mind, and it tricks you into thinking, "Yeah, this is fun," but it ain't.
It
No.
is fun.
The pain is not what I enjoy. There are hot peppers, again, jalapeno, serrano, habanero. They taste really good. I love the way they taste. When you cook
love
them
the heat.
right, they taste amazing. The heat's
Nah,
a
I love the
byproduct.
heat.
I don't care about the heat. I'm unaffected by the heat for most.
I love
peppers.
the heat. I need heat. I've had those Buffalo Wild Wings challenge wings. Boy, good.
You need to
I
come
had.
to
Oh
Hughes.
man, I had
Ooh,
a friend
you'll
that
love it.
hates.
Y'all later.
I had a friend who hates hot. He had just a tiny bite. He was in the bathroom crying. It
We
was
got
so
that.
funny.
We got that at the barbecue joint up here by me. It's called the Devil's Duel. That's the barbecue sauce they've got called the Devil's Duel. It is they give it to you either on one wing or a small cup if you order it. And if you can finish it, you're just. I ordered an entire 6 plate of wings from when all my friends visited with all the Devil's Duel, and everybody got one wing. I was the only one who finished the wing. No one else could do it. And my friend Brett literally spent his entire college career with a bottle of Frank's Red Hot next to his bed.
Yeah, that's like that gives you a temperament, Jesus, for spicy stuff, but like it ain't.
What I'm saying is he loved the spicy food that much is what I'm trying to get at. Not
Okay.
that he used it for everything. It's not the sauce itself isn't a litmus test. It's the fact that he literally loves spicy food above all things.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you guys gotta find your way up here. But we'll give it time. But
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.